a few moments, you will have an experience which will seem completely real. It will be the result of your subconscious fears transformed to your conscious awareness. Warning, this tape must not be played. It can be extremely harmful and result in severe trauma. You have 5 seconds to terminate this tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Welcome, special friend. This is a rare treat, I guess, for you guys. It's not a rare treat. Um, my wife, she has a new schedule, so Saturday she'd be working, but now she's off. So here I am. It's early. YouTube's analytics are like, hey, most of your viewers are on Saturday around noon. So I'm like, let me give it a shot. I didn't do a live stream Thursday because um, I was stressful at work. I, my coworkers on vacation, so it's just me. Usually, when that happens, I buy a stress bot to relieve the stress, which I did. Probably mention it again later if it comes up. But yeah, here I am. Hoping I had one viewer, they disappeared. But let's go. It's the start of a new season. I want to try different things just to shake it up. Just give me a moment. I haven't um I haven't broken my habit of eating before doing a live stream, so that's still there. But this is the first episode of season 9, which is called Fake Bots and Free Games. So this episode I called it Bootleg Begins. Mhm. So yeah, um, basically what I tried to do last time with my favorites from Sirtoys, but it got all messed up. I'm gonna do it today. I opened the things I wanted to talk about in tabs, but I'm gonna turn off the camera later. I'm just doing this for the first banner that we have, which is my toy haul. I used I wanted it to be sky blue, but I guess it's like aquamarine green. Eh, whatever. So, first thing on my toy haul, I think I mentioned it last time when I picked up the Studio Series 86 cup and cliff jumper for $11. They also had Origins Bumblebee. So I waited like a week. I'm like, maybe the clearance price will go down, from week to week. Sometimes it goes down. And I went and I got Origins Bumblebee right here. This little fella cost me $14. Oh, here it is. So on my label, stupid camera. Come on. So $14.24 with tax. He came out to like 15.50. This is my fifth copy, and he's my fiddlebot for my desk. So does he buzz and make honey? No, but he does transform. He has a cool jetpack, which I could give to other Autobots or Decepticons, and he's a little piece of work. I have one transformed and ready to go into storage over here. So transforming him, it was complicated, but I watched MGo's Just Transform It video, and here I got Lil B. Hello, I'm Bumblebee. I like you, Ultra Magnus. Stay away from me. please, Ultra Magnus. So Ultra Magnus is on my shelf, ready to get customized over there. So I got three of him from Target. Uh, I want next time I check Target, I hope he's gone down in price. It looks like they're clearing him out in a lot of stores. So if you have Origins Bumblebee at your Targets, give him a scan. Even if he doesn't have a sticker, he might scan for a different price. So that's it for official toys. Since I was preparing for this month or this season to be bootleg season, I decided I had picked up a long time ago from my local vape shop. I don't vape, but it's a vape shop. I picked up this guy, Deformation Change. It's arch enemy, brave man invincible. He was just out. Uh, I don't need the light, so I can move it out of the way. He was just a he was just $9.99 at the local vape shop. If you can, if you notice, this is a repaint bootleg, oversized knockoff of Onslaught. So 5 in 1, they combine. Most I like bootlegs of Hasbro product mostly because of its Hasbro engineering, so I could trust it. But I really haven't found bootlegs of toys that I really like the ones that I'm gonna show off later in the video. But here he is in half Bruticus mode with a little label of warning. I don't know if he's gonna be floppy or not. I'm hoping I can tighten him up with some pledge. But so I got him a long time ago, but since I knew I was gonna do bootleg a week, I decided to pick up two more of his friends. I picked up this guy. This is Hurricane. Brave Man Invincible Hurricane. He's number C. He's C. He's also 9.99. But this, of course, as you can tell by the artwork. Come on, brave man, get into focus. This is Vortex. War for Cybertron Vortex. He's all spindly. Has nice metallic paint. There we go. My camera's dumb. He has nice metallic paint. He's probably loose as heck, but he's gonna form an arm for Bruticus. And finally, I picked up this guy. This is Soul War. It's Brawn. Brawl. And he's a little mistransformed, but he does have metallic paint and some camo. But like all bootlegs, you can tell just by looking at him, he's going to be a floppy, light mess. He's not going to be heavy. I don't think his parts are going to have any tolerance, but he does have his knife guns in both his hands. So I guess I'm thinking of an unboxing, but I'm going to do a video looking at this. I think this is his combiner port thing here in between his legs. So, let me see. That was my notes. Let me turn off the Toy Hall banner. I made a note to make another section of Wheelies Dealies where I point out deals that that I'd like people to participate in or take advantage of. If you were on the internet but you weren't me because I'm a dummy, Macy's had Legacy Bulkhead and Legacy Blaster for $12.99 on their web store. Um, they're not available right now. I'm guessing they sold out, but the hater in me is hoping that they don't honor those prices. They cancel them. But hmm, I saw an old video that Macy's had like 15% off Transformers. Someone was showing Legacy. I think it was like April 17th, the video was labeled. Well, and the other wheelie dealy is that I guess I gotta make, maybe I'll make a video about it. I have a Chrome extension called Honey, and I'm signed up for Honey. Um, Sometimes when you buy stuff, you can earn cash back. So I decided, they sent me an email. It was like, look, here's this Generation Selects gray Galvatron that you put on your drop list or and your wish list. He has a sale. He has a special offer. If you buy him, you get $10 in honey points. And I'm like, all right. I already have like $13, $10 more. I'll have 23. I could use that to like buy another arc or another Black Zarek or Scorponok, like to take the price down. Entertainment Earth still has the arc for 129. So like taking $20 off that, you know, that's great. I mean, before paying for it, like usually what I do, I'll put it in the cart, see how much shipping comes up, how much taxes. So even though it says 129 with tax, it's like 141. So I'm like, ugh, yeah. So those are the wheelies dealies. If you have honey and you're willing to spend the $50 on the Galvatron, on the Generation Selects Gray Galvatron, which I like. I'm guessing that's my stress bot for this week. I'm gonna probably put the stickers on him and go beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep boop 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 every time I'm stressed out at work. But that's it for that. I'm gonna turn off the camera since I already finished doing my toy haul, but I look like garbage. So and my wife's probably gonna be coming in and out of the bedroom. So let me turn off the camera. There I am. Next up, let's go for the news. First thing in the news is that whoop, finally she's here. Hey everybody, it's Studio Series Arcee. Let me just put myself all the way down here. All the way down in the corner. Hmm. So let me go to this page. So Studio Series RC, she's finally revealed. I mean, eh, she was revealed alongside Dark of the Moon Bumblebee and Sideways, who had been leaked. I'm not a big fan of the Bayverse figures. I collected a lot of the toys from the first movie because when I looked at them in alt mode, I was like, wow, that's like a realistic car. It's like an alternator, only smaller. But the Camaro Bumblebee had problems like with his chest um, staying up in robot mode. Like in vehicle mode, like the front of the car would flip down to become his chest, and sometimes in vehicle mode, the front would just flip. I remember not liking Bone Crusher. The leader class Optimus, that was an awesome toy, but I collected a lot of the toys from the first movie because I was into alternators, and I'm like, yeah, realistic cars that turn into robots, yeah. But I don't like the designs. The first Autobots from the first movie, they look great. The Decepticons look like garbage, in terms of their portraits, their faces, but after that. anytime I'd pick up a Bayverse toy, it'd be because it was on sale. So here we have beautiful RC. A lot of people were fearing that she would be a repackage of Earthrise RC, which I was like, eh. You can find Earthrise RC at Best Buy for 11.99, shipped to store, and you don't have to pay for shipping. But she's there, warming the pegs and being clearanced. Um, I believe T fan page 101 had put up a video before she was revealed, and I said, "Hello, Earthrise RC, welcome back," or something like that. And one of the posters was like, "That's not Earthrise RC, it's Sterling 30 RC." But I believe that this is, I want to say it's an amalgam. Someone said it's like a new mold, but I think the top part is is drilling 30. That's definitely the drilling 30 gun. She has the boob slope of the drilling 30 and the drilling 30 head. No, so this part of the car with these holes that the drilling 30 has. But the legs, I think they're Earthrise because they have ankle tilts. But if you look at the back, the Earthrise ones have like a slab with a hole for tabbing into weaponizers. So the legs, the bottom part of the legs might be new, but I think the thighs are definitely Earthrise. And here we have the new car mode. As you can see, there's a gap here. The windshield is different. It's new. It's trans transparent plastic, which I love. This thing is not clear plastic. It's not like translucent plastic like the air fries one is. I wonder what the back of the vehicle is like. If it's hollow back there, and you can see RC's legs. Here we have her standing. I think I was thinking that from here, from the swivel down, she's new, but I think her guts are new. Like I heard on Radio Free Cybertron that her arms were probably from that 3 pack with Chromia Windblade and RC. Uh, but this part, these panels behind her butt, this is new. I've never seen this on either the Earthrise or the Drilling 30. But I think the front of the car is Drilling 30. And the top her chest, her head, and her arms. The problem that I have with Earthrise RC is the two problems that I have. Her face is weird, Earthrise RC, and the back of the car shows her legs. I think Earthrise RC is a good figure as a robot, but and as a vehicle, but the transformation is a nightmare. I hate thinking of transforming that thing. And here she is, her last picture. So I'm looking forward to Earthrise RC. I think when she shows up, I'll probably pick up as many as I can without breaking the bank. So the next thing in the news is here we go. It's on its way. Oof. We got a video courtesy of designer Evan in Hasbro Post. There's a video of Victory Saber. I crowdfunded two of these guys for Haslab, so I'm waiting. One to customize and the one for the collection. It was a pretty penny. It hurt my wallet and my soul. So here we have them. A lot of people are saying, they don't like how short Victory Leo is. Star Saber combines with his ship. You see, there's no ship pieces, so he's pretty tall. Here's Star Saber next to Earthrise Optimus and Siege Hound. And then you got the inner robot. I think this is Saber. He's not painted or anything, but he's a little smaller than Hound, a little smaller than a deluxe. It's pretty cool that you got like a robot inside a robot. Then you got the complete vehicle here. And here's the not Victory Leo, Leo Saber next to Earthrise Optimus and Siege Hound. He's almost as tall as Earthrise Optimus, which is a Voyager class. It was a leader price, but he was a Voyager size. And here he is as a lion. Here they are together again. And finally, with his shoes, with his Vans, Leo Saber. Um, no, wait, is it Leo? It's Victory Leo and Star Saber, and they become Victory Saber. So here he is with his shoes, all tall, taller than everybody. But it it looks kind of awkward. You can tell that those are his that he's just standing on stuff. Here he is alone. Because you see his feet's here, but then there's stuff here. It's like he put some bricks on the bottom of his feet or boxes so he could get a height increase. And here's what the rest of the lion will do. A Victory Leo connect to the back. But yeah, I'm not. I mean, the only good thing about this is that it's old engineering. It's a John Warden era engineering, so it looks good. Um, if this was done in Legacy, I'm sure it'd be all like smooth and round and uglily designed, if that's a word. I don't like the designs, most of the designs from Siege. Like when I think of Siege, I think of Arcee, and I'm like, I don't know. But I'm glad that this is an old design that I'll be able to own. So that's it for the news. We got an update on Victory Saber. Action figure expert Lolo, what's up? What's going on, Mr. Aries? How you doing? I'm good. It's early. I'm up. I've been up all night, but after I do this, I'll probably take a little nappy nap. So, since last time I was interrupted by my computer, um, I'm gonna show you guys my favorites list or some of my favorites. I can't go through all of them. It's like 50 pages of robots, and a lot of them are not in stock. So I'm gonna just showcase the ones that are in stock that I'd like to buy and maybe buy when things get better. But it's my Sirtoys Let me change the banner. Don't turn that off. So it's my Sirtoys favorites. Hey, yay. All right. So in these trying times of Hasbro raising the prices on their toys and Legacy being design garbage, we got the we got the reveal of the Wreckers set, and people are either, oh, it's all repaints, or a cardboard hammer. And I'm like, I knew. I got out. I canceled my Amazon because I knew it was going to be garbage. I was expecting the hammer to be like maybe a repaint of Smashdown, the little weaponizer that turns into a hammer. Sometimes they give Smashdown to my Kingdom Ultra Magnus so he could smash corruption. But yeah, if you're feeling despair at the rising prices of Hasbro, then look no further to to the cheap cost of bootlegs. Now, I love Hasbro and their engineering, but I'm not like a loyalist. Like any day, I can switch and start liking Bandai America again, or get on the bandwagon with McFarlane Toys. If they make good toys, currently I think Target is clearancing out their DC Comics, DC Universe figures. I saw a Batgirl for like $13 and a Batman, old timey Batman. Well, the thing is, the Batgirl and the Batman were from the Three Jokers, which I don't know. Ever since I've started seeing those toys on shelves, I'm like, McFarlane, why are you doing Batman guys from different comics? Just go through the DC universe. The thing I from Spectre Creative, another YouTube channel, I've heard that the McFarlane toys are not compatible with the old DC Universe ones because the DC Universe was 6 inch. McFarlane toys, for some reason, they're 7 inch. So he's got the idea right now because they're coming out with a Target exclusive Martian Manhunter that's supposed to be like the mainstream Martian Manhunter, like the old timey one. I would, if I were him, if I were McFarland, I would have went with like the superpowers lineup. Start from there and do something like that. I know Mattel's done it, but in terms of characters, like take a cue from the superpowers, like those old timey designs. I'd love to see a red tornado again or a Ma tornado. So, hey, let's go on with Sir Toys after bitching about McFarlane for a bit. So I'm gonna start from the top to the bottom of my tabs. The first one I have here is whoop. This is Beast Machines Black Arachnia purple. I own a Beast Machine. I own a Beast Machines Black Arachnia. I got it from the Universe Transformers Universe line because she had the white face, which I felt made her look like the Ring, like a ghost, a Japanese ghost monster thingy. But this is just a bootleg. Here she is. There's a red and a purple one, but I like the purple one. Here they are with Sunstreaker and his extra yellow chest. And voila. So that's my first. She's in stock. She's 9.99. This is a KO. Here we got a whole bunch of other bots. But the bad thing about Sir Toys is in stock or not in stock, you're gonna see them. It's not, there's no way, there's no filter where you can be like, just show me in stock, please. Sir Toys. Next up, Another toy in stock that I would recommend you buy instead of Legacy. Hey, this is the Black Mamba Power to Prime's Dinobot Oversized Volcanicus. Here's a picture just to show you the power of this Volcanicus. It's huge. Each of the Dinobots are Voyager scale. So that means Grimlock is leader class. They got rid of the stupid translucent um, plastic, which it's good as a gimmick, but if I were, I think if this would have came out now, I would have done the translucent plastic as like a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and then give us like this gold kind of plastic like they're doing with Snarl and the Dinobots. I like all these heads. Snarl looks better like this with this gold head, but I out of all of these guys, the originals, I hated Snarl's head the most because it's so weird. It doesn't look like the Snarl from the cartoon, which I hope if we do get a Snarl, it looks like the Snarl from the cartoon. But yeah, here they are in all their big glory in biggin. And this set can be yours for $49.99. That's the price of Laser Optimus Prime, everybody. You get 4 toys. Yeah, you might be like, what about shipping? Oh, yeah, shipping is a factor. Depending on how much items and what service you use. Uh, like last time I ordered like 5 bots, I used slow shipping. Came out to like the shipping was about like $25. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's shipping from China. So here's a Dinobot Volcanicus. Airy Buggy. I think the set action figure expert says how much for those KO Dinobots. The set was $49.99. I think the little there was a little note that said that they had like four left. Just give me a moment. I'm gonna mute. Refreshing Snapple. Next up, we got Black Mambas, Power to Primes, Optimus Prime Orion packs. That's a long name. Oversized. Sirtoys only has one in stock. $60. The price of Laser Prime, everybody. And he is huge. Here's a picture of him next to Blur. Blur is like, oh my god. And here he is with his Orion Pax component. It looks like they use like metallic silver or metallic paints. Looks kind of good. I like this Prime. I loved that they finally made a way for Optimus Prime's trailer to disappear. And I did see I think I bought an extra one. Like I own one. I bought one for like the collection, and then I got into like there was some trouble with money, and I returned it. But I always regret that I returned them. But yeah, this is a cool Optimus. I mean, if you want like a display piece, you know, because you're not going to get anyone else that's going to scale with him, like from Power to Primes. Maybe Volcanicus, but as a cool display piece, this Optimus Prime is great. I like him. He's old technology, but he's one of the toys I remember fondly. Next up, can I share the screen? This guy, I want to buy him. Let me see if everything's showing up. Mm, it's showing up kind of small. I guess what if you decide to watch this video again in the future, I would recommend like making the video full screen so you can see better. Here we have this is a figure that I'm constantly thinking of getting. This is the CBB Combiner Wars Bruticus G2 version. It's 44.99. This is the KO version. I think they only have one in stock. No, it doesn't say anything about one in stock, so he might have multiples. But the box set usually costs about 100. Some of them went on clearance. I mean, closeout at TJ Maxx for like 39 bucks. I picked up the G2 Menasor and the G2 Superion. I did unboxings there on my channel. But these guys aren't oversized, but they are knockoffs. In case you can't find this, here's a blur next to him so you can see how tall he is. So they're regular deluxe size, and he's a Voyager size Onslaught. But the thing is, I've seen a lot of people on Facebook be like, "Hey, I just found Onslaught. Now on to get the other guys." And I'm like, "Why don't you just buy the bootleg set from Sirtoys? It's a lot easier, a lot cheaper." I always mention Sirtoys. I don't make a link of the to I don't post an exact link, but I'll type in the sirtoys.com so they could come here. Here he is with Blur. I like the Combaticons. I the only thing is I don't like Onslaught's weird reverse fire truck engine thingy. Hopefully, if we do get another uh, Bruticus, he'll have a better truck mode. I mean, truck better alt mode. I do own Warbatron, the knockoff, the oversized knockoff. But if Hasbro decides to do Bruticus again, I can see them taking Motor Master and like making the trailer of Onslaught like the body of Bruticus and the front cab making that Onslaught, the robot. The bones are there. Next up, one that I own, but I think everyone should own this. Here we have the Combiner Wars bootleg Cool Become Brave. That's what CBB means. The Cool Become Brave Combiner Wars Devastator. This is 34.99. This is the knockoff version, but it's also undersized. It's an undersized knockoff. Instead of being bigger than the combiners of Combiner Wars, he's the same size as them. The plastic, I in my unboxing, I did feel up some of them. The plastic feels a little thinner than the regular. It's not horrible bootleg quality like the little toys that Sir Toys puts in the package, the little freebies. It's not that horrible, but it's a little bendy. But they do form Devastator. And if you have trouble finding Combiner Wars Devastator, which is probably like in $300 range now, this is a good option. It's the same mode. You could feel it. You could see how good or bad it is. I bought this before buying the the real Combiner Wars Devastator, and I was okay with this. But yeah, he's each component is as big as a deluxe, so that's good. Next up, another favorite. It's 40 minutes in. Well, I'm glad I started early. This guy I want to get. This is Combiner Wars CW. Mm. It's Terracon oversized blot. Here he is with regular blot, and this is the oversized one. I wanted to get him and Ripper Snapper, but they sold out of the Ripper Snapper, so I'm kind of like, I want to wait for till Ripper Snapper comes back in stock. But I like blot. He's a chunky little robot block, and in my head canon, he was Groot, the Groot to Rocket Ripper Snapper. He'd just say blot, 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 blot. So be like, hey, blot, let's go get some energon, blot. Like it, that would just be him. So that's my head canon for blot. I like blot and Ripper Snapper. They're a good pair. He's 9.99, which is like cheap. Right now, deluxe will cost you what? It's going up to $24. You get an oversized figure, which is basically a Voyager class, for the price of of a legend class, 9.99, and he's in stock, bruh. This isn't in stock, but I just wanna show it off. This is Combiner Wars Terracon Oversized Abominus. Sirtoys they do have Hunger and Sinner Twin in stock, but without the other guys, you can't form Abominus. For a while, he did have Abominus in stock, but then he sold out. And here's the oversized Abominus next to Real Abominus and Siege Megatron and Earthrise Starscream. So you can see how this Abominus towers over the regular Abominus. I don't think he's as big as Predaking or Combiner Wars Devastator, but he's pretty big. Look at that. It's like my son, Papa, and here are the teachers. So yeah, that Abominus isn't in stock, but it's if you're gonna hunt for an Abominus, hunt for that. Next up, got a couple more to go. Um, I love G1. Here we go. So I love G1. This is Defensor, medium. What do you mean by medium? Here's a picture. So I, I'm sighing because back when I started collecting, when I was doing my videos in season one, I was able to obtain a box set of knockoff um, Defensor, but I think it's the Guardia colors. It was like Hotspot was red, and all the cars were weird colors. I I'm pretty sure I chucked the set when I moved out from Astoria. I chucked it because I'm like, This is a bootleg. I can't sell it on eBay because eBay at the time was cracking down on bootlegs. So I'm like, it's plastic taking up space, and I chucked it. I regret it right now. Yeah, but the Defensor Medium is this one. This is the Defensor you're gonna get. He's 9.99. There's only one in stock. But if you have a hankering for cheap G1 knockoffs, um, there you go. Um, YouTuber Toy Spotlight, he does do some reviews on bootlegs, which someone told him was counterfeits. You could probably get a counterfeit Defensor in a box, but it's going to cost you at least 120 bucks. But this is just 10 bucks for a medium-sized Defensor. Next up, dipping back into the well. We got Devastator medium. There's only 3 in stock. And again, this is Devastator. It's the one in the middle. This is what you get. So, like, I I kind of have a hankering for G1. Like, I want to get some G1 stuff, but I don't want to pay out the. I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for a toy. So if and when I decide to order from Sirtoys, I'm probably gonna throw this guy um and the Defensor in the cart, like maybe as a little bonus. But it's 9.99. There's 3 in stock, but it's G1 Devastator. Next up on my favorites, I definitely want to get this. Hey everybody, it's Earthrise Prime, but he's oversized. He ate his broccoli, everybody. Here he is. This is Earthrise Prime, and this is this oversized Earthrise Prime. He's like, eat your vegetables. No, eat. No, eat my axe. No. Wait, what did he say? So he's huge. Here he is as a truck. And here he is as a robot. The thing about this bootleg is he's eternally stamped with the name bootleg because instead of having like the front crest of his head has a weird G. I can't zoom in on this, so you're gonna have to look at it either on Sirtoys' website or by making this video full screen. He has a weird G here on his head, on the forehead, where he usually has like a silver vent. But I believe Bert the Stormtrooper, um, he reviewed this guy, and he's only 29.99. So I think he's about 12 inches tall. This is just like that Power to Prime's Optimus. This is a great display piece. Big robot, big chunky robot. I gotta get it before it sells out. But yeah, Optimus Prime, 30 bucks. Newcomer says, J Blux. He says, I made a 3D Alua Ata, excuse me, 3D A-Law Optimus, I guess, from OO for a printing company. No one made one. Hmm. Um, I don't usually buy 3D printed or print. I have a 3D printer that my brother gave me, but I don't use it. Um, but I usually only get stuff from non-F as 3D printed. I don't order stuff from like 3D What is it? Three. I want to say 3D designs. There's guys that do upgrade kits. DNA designs. Yeah, I don't order stuff from like DNA designs, but if it's working for you, uh, the A law. A A is A law from Gundam Double O. That's like I think it's like GNX kinda mobile suit. That's cool. You gotta have skill to do 3D stuff to create. Like if I was able to use 3D program and create stuff for a 3D printer, I just make weapons for my transformers and make two pistols, a shotgun, a rifle, and a bazooka and a missile launcher that I could sell that would fit in 3 millimeter or is it 5 millimeter? Yeah, 5 millimeter ports. Let me go on to my next Sirtoys thing. Going back to G1, we got Fortress Maximus Medium. He's 9.99. I believe I bought one of these when I went to Chinatown, and I gave it to my friend, my internet friend, like it's 1985 after I did a review of it. But I wouldn't mind getting another one back. This is pretty cool, but I guess it's this bigger one that, or is this large and this medium? Or is this medium and this is small? No, this is, I'm guessing this is medium, this is small, but maybe this is medium, this is large. But I might throw one in the cart. It's 9.99. He only has one in stock, so Jay Blook says 3D printing is nice. You can make upgrade kits or a variation of a toy or a kit. Yeah, that's the cool thing. I think the future of toys is gonna be that um, companies like Hasbro and Mattel will sell you the designs, and you could 3D print and make as many as you want. I think. Next up is this Optimus Prime from Classics, oversized. Um, if you don't, if you're an old timer like me, you probably remember this toy. But here he is. This is the old Optimus Prime. His head looks weird. I think this is Classics. Yeah, this is Classics Optimus Prime. His package came with a little flap that showed you like the robot mode and the vehicle mode. But here he is next to I believe this is Universe Warpath, but he's huge and he has nice silver paint. But just like Power to Prime's oversized Optimus Prime, he's in the $50 range. He's 64.99. But think of having him, the Earthrise Optimus, and the Power to Prime's Optimus on your shelf next to the If You're Rich, next to the RoboSen one. The RoboSen's probably still taller than these guys, but still. Next up, this one isn't in stock, but I wanted to show it off. Here we got Optimus Prime, Kingdom Core Oversize. He's out of stock, but I'm okay with the core class design. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think he's good. He complements the Earthrise version and the Kingdom version well. Here he is with some other robots, and there is Kingdom Pipes. What a small boy you are, Pipes. Boop boop. So that's how big this oversized KO is. He's not a Legends anymore, baby. Boop boop. I need to get pipes before he sells out. And here he is in truck mode. But yeah, but he's sold out. But I want to get him. That's why he's on my list of favorites. Next up, this is a toy that I own. I'm gonna review it for bootleg season. This is the Siege Hound oversized. Here he is next to Blur. Here's his vehicle mode. He doesn't have any Autobot insignias because he's a bootleg. That's the only thing they'll catch you for. And here he is in the front. There's another Hound bootleg, but he was sold out. This one, the only one that they have in stock, he has a weird wide face, which I don't like. But, you know, can't choose if it's the only one in stock. You can see it here. He's like, I'm a wide faced guy. Next up, I think I might have. All right. I want to get this guy. This is Siege Red Alert oversized, but he's kind of not Red Alert. If you can see, he has Sideswipe's head. He does have the big F and D. I was gonna say for he has the big F and D for fire department. And here he is next to Siege Hound. He's huge. He's Voyager class. Here he is as a car, which is pretty cool. And here he is again. Um, I when I was gonna buy him, I decided to go with the other guy instead. I'll mention why in a minute. Next up, the guy I did buy, Siege Sideswipe oversized. Here's Sideswipe. So I was showing off Red Alert. Red Alert had Sideswipe head. If Red Alert would have had a different head, I would have gotten them both. But since it's just Sideswipe's head, I decided let me just get Sideswipe. And he has this thing here. This is a new Tampo, but I own this guy. I'm going to review him for bootleg week or bootleg season. And he's pretty good. Here he is, a glossy. And he is in stock, which is another good thing. He's only $9.99, everybody. So if you love Siege, the Siege modes, get yourself an oversized Sideswipe just to have on your shelf. I mean, it's a knockoff, but like I was mentioning before, how I was like, oh, these things are knockoffs, and I chucked my defensor away. With these knockoffs, they're pretty good quality, and if it were easy to get, I would have more than one of these guys. But as it stands, I just have one, and he's on my shelf, waiting to be reviewed and then stored. It's a 59 minutes in, one viewer, but I'm almost done. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more robots to mention. Next up is a robot that I want to get, but it's weird. Here we have Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime. And this is a KO version. He's $9.99. But he's basically Studio Series Optimus. I had seen Studio Series Optimus a couple of times on the shelf, and I didn't pick him up like a dummy. But I do like the Bumblebee designs, but I haven't picked up any of the Bumblebee figures. The only one that I do own is Drop Kick in car mode and Shatter in jet mode. Shatter in jet mode I got for like $10 from Burlington Coat Factory. And Drop Kick I found at a Target for like $9. I just scanned them and it was like $9, so I picked them up. But I like them. I like the designs, but I haven't been able to pull the trigger. Like if I see Soundwave or any of these guys that show up, like Ratchet, Brawn, and Wheeljack and Bumblebee. I did see B137 with the head, with the Bumblebee head for 1134, but I decided to pick up the Studio Series 86 guys and come back for him later. Of course, when I came back, he was sold out, but uh, I I'm really not a Bayverse guy. So this guy, he lives only in my dreams. But one day I'll throw him in the cart. He's 9.99. I'll throw him in the cart and I'll get him. I'll own him. But for now, he's just like waiting there to be to be bought. Next up, this this original toy when it showed up, I was like, "Ooh, that's nice. It would pair well with my Metroplex." This is a third party wind blade, but in this case, they oversized her. She used to be like a Legends class figure, but here she is next to Earthrise Trailbreaker. She's almost the same size. The design is okay, and if I went to like my vape shop and she was there waiting for me, I would pick her up. But as it stands, it's kind of like I'm gonna wait until I got nothing else to buy and buy her. But she's okay. She's 9.99, and she's a KO version, a oversized KO. Next up is a figure that's not in stock, but I own. I just want to show it off here. It's the Wei Jiang Headmaster oversized Weird Wolf. I believe I did an unboxing of this guy. There's a little link here, I think, to a video review, but I like him. He's on my shelf, ready to be reviewed for bootleg season. His chest, this metal thing, the silver thing, is made out of metal, and I Weird Wolf Wolf Wire is one of the modes that I like from Titan's Return. He does have problems with the cockpit. It would break here on the regular toy, but I think on the bootleg that's not a problem. I love Wolf's Auga Wolf, and here he is next to Blur. So he went from a deluxe to a Voyager. He's not in stock though. There are a couple. They have the Wei Jiang Predaking in in the system, but not in stock. Action figure expert says Wingblade was a deluxe. Yeah, but that version of Windblade that I showed, that was a legend scale third party toy. I think Dr. Lockdown might have reviewed her. Next up, I just want to show off a couple of masterpieces. So I'm not a masterpiece collector, but I if I did decide to dip in the pool, I would probably start with knockoffs. I'm sorry. The only masterpieces that I own MP1, because I'm that old. I bought it from KB Toys online store for about 75 bucks. I own also a Masterpiece Skywarp. It was a Walmart exclusive. In 2010, I went to Walmart I went to Pennsylvania to visit my sisters, and they had him on the clearance shelf. He was like 35 bucks. I picked up two of them. I'm sure I sold one. The other one is in my storage, missing a wing, like the one of the little wings from the feet. Yeah, that's my own damn fault. So here you have Masterpiece Optimus Primal for 79.99, and he's in stock, but there's only one. So go for it. Next up, we only got three more to go, guys. This is another masterpiece. It is Ultra Magnus. I love Ultra Magnus as a character and kind of like a robot. He comes with Daniel and Spike and crosses and a big old gun. And look how he towers over Blur. But he's not oversized. He's just a masterpiece. So if I decided to collect masterpieces, like I mentioned before, I would come right straight to Sirtoys and buy these knockoffs. He Sirtoys only has three in stock, and they are 69.99. Which is the price of maybe almost the commander class price, a little over a liter. So yeah, but that's a lot of toy you're getting. And to end off the the list, I got some two more knockoffs. Up next is a knockoff of Kingdom. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Kingdom is already getting knocked off, but not everything in Kingdom is getting knocked off. Here we have Kingdom Dinobot KO Green. But if you look at this picture, his face is messed up. So that's a negative against him. But in Dino mode, he does look good. Be connect. Be connect. That's a lazy eyebrow joke. Oh, so yeah, you got get Dinobot. He's green, turns into a robot, but has an ugly face. So if you don't mind the stupid ugly face, and you missed out on Dinobot, this is a good way to get him. They had other variations. Here's yeah, I guess that's original color, red, green, and purple. But the only one that's left is green because, just like me, I guess everyone hates green because it's the color of puke, color of broccoli, the color of leaves, which give you allergies. So, so yeah, they only have one in stock. He's 9.99. He's not oversized though, so don't think you're getting a whole bunch of bot for your money. And finally, we got this Kingdom Optimus Primo knockoff. I do like getting multiples of toys that I own. Always the cheaper the better. So this guy he's not in stock, but I just wanted to show that there's a KO of him out there. So if you're like, oh boy, I missed Kingdom Optimus Primal. I can't find them there. Look for the KO. You might not find them here. You might find them on AliExpress or maybe on Showzi's store or maybe on TF Direct. but he's out there. He exists, but he's just a KO, regular Voyager's class size, and he turns into a ooh, and but he's missing a mouth, MOUF, mouth. So that's it. I love Sirtoys. I I will vouch for them. I've ordered stuff from them. Um, Once you do order, there's a website. Let me open it, but not show it because it has my stuff. There's a website called parcelsapp.com. You can track you can track Canadian Post, Royal Mail, DHL, China Post. Just so that's parcels app, one word, no www in front of it, .com, and you should be able to put in your tracking number, and they'll track your package. And from Sir Toys, they I was able to track everything. It took about a month and a half. Usually shipping from China is a month, but because of the pandemic, it was a little slower. I think things in China are getting a little worse. I think the news says like the pandemic's coming back, and so you order from them if you're willing to wait, because if you're like, I want it now, 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 you by the time the second week comes around, you're gonna be like spinning on the floor like curly. Whoop, 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 whoop. So if you're willing to wait, um, for it's not just Sir Toys. It's like anything from China, like AliExpress. I think even ordering KOs on Amazon.com, it's gonna take a while. So if you're willing to wait and you want to save the money and not spend it on stupid legacy, which sucks. Like legacy right now out the gate sucks. Go with buying overseas, especially with her toys. You see all the cool bootlegs he has. Ben's Collectibles occasionally does unboxings from Sir Toys, so it's Ben's KO Collectibles. Anyway, that's it. It's been an hour and 13 minutes. It's a sunny Saturday afternoon. It's 12:42 right now in Brooklyn. I'm giving you the weather report. Let me turn this off. Anyway, let me just end with my final video. Thank you for the guys for showing up. I appreciate it. Jay Blux, if that's how your name's pronounced, and Action Figure Expert. I'm thinking it's J Blux or maybe JB Elux, like deluxe. Anyways, thanks for showing up, and I'll see you guys later. Well, bye.
Please consider engaging with this video, aka like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.